Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second demo of SAP HANA One on Amazon Web Services. In this demo I want to show you how to configure your SAP HANA One instance. We created the instance in the previous demo and you can see it running here. Now we can connect through the elastic IP that we configured with SAP HANA One. And the first thing you need to do is enter AWS credentials, your access key and your secret access key. I recommend against using your root credentials. Instead, you should go to IAM and create a separate user for SAP HANA One with power user permissions. So I already created a group that has power user permissions here, and now I'm gonna create, here you can see power user. Now I'm gonna create a new user that will go to this group. I call this user HANA user and create it. And I need an access key for this user. And then I need to download the access key credentials, which we will then enter into the HANA console. Okay. And then we will need to take this user and add it to our power users group, which in my case is called admins. Okay. Fine. So now let's get back to the HANA console and enter the credentials here. So let's take the access key and put it in the first field. Here you go. And take the secret access key and enter it into the second field. And if you later on want to change things, you can just delete the IAM user and work from there without compromising your credentials. Okay, next thing is there's the end user license agreement of HANA One. So go through it, read it, and when you're finished reading it, press the accept button. And then you need to enter a console password, which is needed to access the SAP HANA One console through the web address. So enter a password here. Then click on Set up SAP HANA One. Okay. You will need to enter two more user passwords, one for the HANA System Administrator and one for the database system user. So let's enter these here. Done. And then again click Configure SAP HANA One. So now you're getting to the status page and you will see all the SAP HANA processes, which eventually have to be all green to use them. And you get an overview on the usage of your instance. But let's skip to the UI. Here you have the administration tab where you can reset your passwords, where you can update your AWS credentials, and you can start and stop the database. Here is the backup and recovery page, so you can back up your HANA database, you can recover your database. And we have the downloads page, which is important. Here we have the SAP HANA Studio, the software development environment for HANA. We have the HANA client libraries, the MDX provider for accessing it through Microsoft Excel or Microsoft OLAP clients, and SAP Lumiro or SAP Visual Intelligence, which is the graphical analysis interface. And you can download a 30-day trial here. So let's get back to the status page, and as you can see, our SAP HANA processes are now starting to run. More on that on the third demo.